Alesia Harris unintentionally slept with Wihan one season after Below Deck Down Under survived a consent scandal, and when Johnny Arvanites showed up, the situation escalated. Following their most recent charter, the team enjoyed a chaotic night out on the Bravo series' Monday, April 7th episode. Alesia's visit to Johnny and Wihan's cabin deepened a tense evening amongst the deck crew. Though Alesia believed it was Johnny lying in the bed, she entered Wihan's top bunk. The bosun remained silent regarding the matter of mistaken identity, as Alesia addressed Wihan as though he were Johnny. Alesia didn't know who was where until Johnny entered, at which point she leaped from her bed. Johnny refused to listen to Alesia's explanation of the confusion. Rather, Johnny returned to the cottage and made plans to resign. When Johnny continually told Wihan to stop talking, the conversation that he had started didn't go well. As a to-be-continued notice flashed across the screen, Johnny became even more agitated and punched the wall. The tense encounter follows Below Deck Down Under's 2023 headlines, which featured a naked bedtime video of bosun Luke Jones and stewardess Margot Sisson, who was unconscious at the time due to an alcohol-fueled crew night out. Producers forced Luke off the boat after a cameraman stepped in, and he spent the night in a motel. After blaming Margot for Luke's departure, stewardess Laura Bileskaline was let go by Captain Jason Chambers, who finally fired Luke. The only thing I want to remember is that I stood by everyone after that. There was some learning for all those engaged. In September 2024, Jason told Us Weekly exclusively, "I've kept in touch with every person that's been involved, and they've become a better person, and that's great." I believe that the industry was completely different 15 or 20 years ago. Many of these things were socially and in many respects acceptable. I'm relieved that society is different now and that we may voice our opinions on some matters. I look back at the people that actually were involved in every aspect of that incident, and I know that everyone's become a better person, Jason added, expressing his gratitude for maintaining communication with the entire cast of Season 2. Everyone must be allowed to grow from their mistakes. The captain also described the behind-the-scenes modifications. Even when that occurred in the past seasons, I am aware that the rules and regulations were in effect. According to Jason at the time, the fact that production intervened and stopped it demonstrated how well these principles and processes were understood. The production team itself was no longer solely in charge of the rules and regulations for the upcoming season. To ensure that everyone understood the black and white text, they really brought in extra HR personnel. Jason gave the production crew credit for ensuring that everyone was aware of the rules before they began shooting. In September 2023, it was announced that NBC Universal has tightened its anti-discrimination and harassment policy, creating an inclusive workplace and providing avenues for reporting infractions and concerns. He continued by saying, "It was just pushed down even further and showed us true to form what it was. There appeared to be a lot more drama and a lot less drinking."